Hi, are you a business owner who is planning to buy an ERP software for your business but does not know which one to go for? Hi guys, I'm Keval Kishan, your business automation coach. In past 8 years, I'm helping business owners to systemize their entire business using Google applications. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why you should prefer Google applications rather than any rigid ERP softwares which are available in the market. So let's get started. Now, before tell you that what are the top 7 reasons on why I should use Google Apps rather than any other rigid ERP softwares, I recommend you to quickly subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon as well, so that whenever I upload a new technology and business related video, you should get it without any delay. Okay, so let's jump on to the first reason on why an SME business owner, micro, small, medium enterprise business owners who is ranging between 20 lakh to 100 crore, why the business owner should use Google application rather than any big expensive ERP software. First of all, first reason is cost effectiveness. Okay, as an SME business owner, one of the things which we try to talk about is reduction of the cost, right? And while there are some ERP softwares which charge you a bomb, huge amount per user, and we know that we are growing our business. And for example, you might be 5 people now, you might grow to 10 people, 15, 20. And as your team keep growing, the charges of the ERP will exponentially keep growing and growing and growing. However, when it comes to the Google applications, if you're using the Gmail ID to systemize the business, Google applications are completely free. Okay. Whereas when it comes to using the G Suite, the official business email on Google, they are right now charging you around 125 rupee per person per user, and it may maximum go up to 200 rupee per person per user, where you're getting all the applications of Google, and this investment per user is just peanuts as compared to the investment which is being taken by big ERP softwares in the market. So this is one of the first reason on why I recommend for business owners to go for the Google apps, because it saves a good amount of cost for you and you don't have to pay a lot of huge amount month on month basis. Second reason is one of the biggest complaints that I've heard from a lot of my students who were using the ERP softwares, and after that, when they came to my program, they ditched the ERP software and they started using Google Apps. One of the biggest complaints that they had from the software was they said that it is not user friendly. They said their employees, you have blue collar employee, you have white collar employee, but they said the employees were not very comfortable on using the complicated ERP softwares, because first of all, employees are not very tech savvy, who are using all other 10 tech applications. They limited. They either use diary or Excel files, and you're giving them a software which is having not a good user interface, and then you're training them on step by step basis. So what happens that your employees will not be very happy and very comfortable using the big ERP softwares. Okay, and the biggest forte, the biggest USP of Google applications is user friendliness, UI and UX. Its user interface is so simple that if we talk about one of the application, Google Form, you can see on mobile there are purple icons. All these purple icons are basically the Google Forms. So you can have the Google Forms which you create for your business to be added on the mobile phone as a Google application, okay, as a mobile app. And then your employees also can save as a mobile app. Then when you open the Google Form on any tablet, it changes accordingly. If you open it on the laptop, it changes accordingly. If you open it on the MacBook or Windows, there's no change. It changes accordingly. And it's completely device compatible, any device compatible. Whereas when it comes to the other ERP software which are available, a lot of ERP softwares restrict you to use only the laptops and systems instead of mobile phone. And even if you use the mobile phone, even if they have a solution, it's not user friendly. And now I'll tell you what happens if things are not user friendly, and when your employees do not like the platform. What happens is that they start running from it. Your employees will at the end find excuses to not enter the data, and your purpose of using the ERP software is to automate a process. And to automate a process, there is 3 steps: data collection, data management, and business reporting. And if your employees are not even collecting the data, if they're not filling the data, your whole purpose of systemizing the business gets defeated. So this is the second reason you should go for Google Apps, because it is so user friendly, and its user interface and your user experience is so simple that your employees do not feel that when they shifted from Excel to Google Sheet, because when it comes to the Google Sheet, it is as similar as Excel, but it's a cloud-based platform which gives you 10 times more power and gives you all the wings to run your business online. Whereas your employees do not feel, that there's something really new, and they'll not feel weird, or they'll not feel disconnected. They'll be in the same comfort zone as they were when they were using the Excel. Got it? So there are two reasons which I told you. First is cost effectiveness, and second is user friendliness and employees happily using it. Let me tell you five more reasons. And before that, type in the comment box these two reasons. Which one did you find that you were able to relate? Okay. And make sure that you subscribe to the channel as well, and like the video and share it with your manufacturers, traders, and service provider friends who are just about to make a decision of buying an ERP software. But this video can save the lakhs of rupees and can help them making a smart decision by jumping to the Google Apps. And Google Apps is right now being used by millions of business owners in the entire world. And not only the SME sector, companies like Whirlpool are also using Google applications. So this is a system which is built for future for SME sector. Okay. Third, third is one of the biggest reason why you should not go for an ERP software, why you should systemize the business on Google Forms and Google Sheet. The reason is flexibility to change. Friends, imagine that you want to implement a ERP software. First of all, it's near to impossible that you are able to implement ERP software on yourself. You will have to take somebody's help. Now, when you onboard any IT company to help you implement the ERP software, any small change that you want to make in any form or any sheet or any database or any report, you will have to be dependent on them, because these softwares have a lot of huge backend coding through which they create and make the changes. These are not very customized platforms. Whereas Google, being the Google, one of the biggest company and best IT company in the world, they have created Google Apps in such a way that you can make any changes by your own. You can change your Google Forms on the way. You can add some new variables, delete some old variables. You can connect Google Form to Google Sheet. You can add some new columns in the Google Sheet. You can share the Google Sheet with your employees, either giving them the view rights or edit rights. You can create Data Studio. You can create MIS reports on Data Studio just by drag and drop. And that is the difference. That flexibility to change is something which Google gives you in terms of Google applications as a solution. So if you're the one who think that I'll just use the ERP and I'll never make any change, and then you can go for ERP. But however, if you feel that your business is evolving and time to time you'll have to keep changing or keep bringing new stuff, that then if you go for an ERP software, you'll have to keep paying extra cost to third company for making those changes, and this will be your monthly recurring revenue, which is extra than the subscription cost that you will have to keep paying to the third party. So there's a third reason that you should use the Google application. Let's go for the fourth reason why you should use the Google applications over the ERP software, and that is business reporting. Now, when it comes to the ERP softwares, the reports that they provide you are automatically created in advance. They give you some templates, 5 or 6 type of reports that you will have to stick towards. But by your mind, by your creativity, if you want to create some more reports, then you will have to again request to the third party who has implemented the ERP software to build an API or create some new columns, and then they might say you that your database is not set. You'll have to change this formula, you'll have to change this column, and they will give you a timeline of 1 week, 2 week, or maybe over a month, and they will charge you around 20,000, 50,000, or maybe a lakh for a couple of reports. However, when it comes to the Google applications, there is a tool called Google Data Studio, through which, connecting with Google Sheets, you can create a business report the way you want within 5 minutes. It's just that you need to master that tool and you will be able to create it. And the best part is that you can change, you can add, you can delete any graphs or any table. And the best part is that you can take any number of sources. You can connect that Data Studio with Facebook, with the Google Analytics, with your Google Sheets, and many other sources as well, to give you really great business reporting as the solution. So this is one of the biggest point of Google applications, that the business reporting for SME business owners is really incredible when it comes to the Google Data Studio. Whereas when it comes to the ERP, you'll get some fixed templates of reports, and you'll not be able to change them. You'll not be able to create some new reports on your own. So till now, how are you finding these reasons on using the Google applications? Now, If you find that these reasons are really great reasons for you to shift to Google applications, I can help you out. I'm past 8 years helping. I've helped more than 4,000 business owners across manufacturers, traders, and service providers to systemize their business using Google applications. And by going through my 8 weeks of online program, which is called Master of Business Automations, my students have started running their business just by putting 1 hour a day on operations, and all their other time is just growing on networking, brand building, sales, marketing, and serving the clients better. So if you're the one who is struggling, who is daily firefighting, who is frustrated, and due to that you want to systemize the business, then let me tell you, you are at the right platform. And you can check out in the description, there is a link of a 7 days free trial of my online course. You can try out, you can see some videos, and then you can get started. Okay, now I told you till now 4 reasons. Let me repeat it, and then let me share last 3 reasons with you. 4 reasons that I've shared till now is cost effectiveness. First of all, saving money. Second, user friendliness, right? And employees happily using it. Third is flexibility to change. This is one of the biggest barrier, that if you go for any ERP software, you're stuck. You'll not be able to change. Fourth is business reporting to the next level, that you can create as any kind of report in the data studio, whereas you'll be have to stick to the reports given by the third party vendor when it comes to the ERP software. Fifth benefit that we have for the Google application is email automation. Just the way in ERP software, the emails are being automated, that if one action is taken, then another person gets an email. The same way in Google application, there are so many add-ons. For example, form notification is the add-on through which if somebody fills the form, they can automatically get a automated email from your side. Okay, form approvals is an add-on through which you can create an approval matrix where, for example, your employee applies for a leave, and his or her manager will be able to receive the email, and they will be able to either accept or reject it, and automatically it will be saved to the database, and you can create and you can see a report on how many leaves taken by each and every person, and how are they doing, and how is the things going on with them. The same case, purchase approval, leave approval, or any kind of approval matrix you can create. Now, fifth reason which I told you is the email automation, which is easily available through the add-ons, amazing add-ons which are free to use in the Google. Last 2 reasons are really amazing, and this is, I can guarantee, I can bet that nobody can beat these reasons out. The sixth reason is no dependency on third-party company. Okay, because when you're going for the G Suite solution, you're going for the Google application, this is so easy to use that you'll be able to make any changes by your own. Okay, and if you get any coach or any expert who can train you on how to do this, for example, I am a coach, I'm a business automation coach, and I help people do it, then you'll be able to just take the guidance, and after that you'll be able to manage things on your own. You'll not have to take all the hand-holding support till your lifetime. You will not have to keep paying a recurring fee of few thousand rupees to the person. Whereas when it comes to the ERP software, you are always dependent on the third party who has implemented it. Isn't it not? So in India, as we say that, let's become self-dependent. So this is one of the reasons that jumping to the Google application, you will become self-dependent, because your entire IT infrastructure will be in your hands and not under a third party who can play around with you and take you to a ride. Okay. And eventually we know that it's going to save the time, it's going to save a lot of frustration. And while if the third party will take a week to make a change in the Google Forms and the Google applications, it'll just take you 5 minutes to make any change. Okay, or any bigger change, maybe a day or two. Now, last but not the least, one of the best reasons that I have for you on why I should opt for Google application is integration with other applications. Now, this is killer part. Google application is not just single forms and sheets. It comes with Gmail, which is an email service, Google Form to collect the database, Google Sheet to manage the data, Google Data Studio for business report, a Google Slide for presentation, and there are many other applications. For example, Google Docs to manage the document, and there are other applications of Google itself. First of all, they all integrate beautifully with each other. Okay, for example, if you fill data in Google Form, it automatically gets captured in Google Sheet, and through Google Data Studio you can create easily a beautiful report. And don't forget about Google Sites, through which you can create a website on your own without third party, and just drag and drop and your website is ready. So that report of yours you can embed on the website as well. So all these Google applications are beautifully integrated. With that, there are any, for example, if there are any other third party softwares, any email marketing software, or any marketing software, any funnel softwares, there's no good softwares in the world who does not integrate with Google applications. All the good softwares which are helping you to do the marketing and sales, every goddamn software integrates with Google applications. I can guarantee, I can bet on that. So whereas your ERP which you take from somebody might not integrate with other softwares that you might plan to use for marketing and sales, and that is where the complete disconnect will come, and you will be able to manage the things. You will be handling 3 4 elephants, and you will not be able to cope up with them, and your time will not be focusing on growing the business, but it will be completely going on managing the team and managing the software only. Okay, now choice is yours. I've given you 7 solid reasons on why you should shift to Google application if you want to save your business, if you want to grow your business, if you want to scale your business, and if you want to run your business just putting 1 hour a day. Repeating all 7 reasons quickly. First was cost effectiveness. Second was user friendliness. Employees happily use it. Thirdly, flexibility to change. The Google application is easy to change. Fourth, business reporting to the next level. Fifth was email automation. Okay. And sixth was no dependency of third party. You're self-dependent. Your entire IT infrastructure is yours. Obviously, it comes from Google, but let's not include a third party between Google and you. Okay. And for example, you're directly taking the service from the source rather than a mediator in between. And last but not the least, integration with other applications. Right now, if you're a business owner who's struggling, who's daily firefighting in a business, if you're the one who forget to take the follow from the client because you have just noted down the lead on diary on a paper or an Excel file, if you're the one who want to do email marketing but don't know how to do that, if you're the one who want to manage your projects efficiently, if you're the one who want to increase your team productivity, for example, if you're struggling on sales, marketing, operations, or HR, then I welcome you to join my course called Master of Business Automation, which is an 8-week journey in which I'm helping business owners to systemize their business using Google applications. You can check out the link description and you can start your journey right away. So, Keval Kishan, your business automation coach, looking forward to help you start your automation journey with me. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Keep learning, keep automating, and keep scaling. And don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share with your friends, especially manufacturers, traders, and service providers. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.